And just like that, David started putting the pieces together. It all made sense. Amanda wasn't his partner. She was a user, a phony, a gold digger. Susan opened his eyes. Not out of jealousy, not because she wanted him all to herself, but because of who she was. A no-nonsense, honest, loyal, compassionate and intuitive woman. A woman of substance, a realist, a rare gem. She understands me completely, David thought. She's the only woman who can soothe my head when I'm upset. She's the first woman I truly fell in love with at first sight, and the only one who has my heart. Susan is 1 in a million. David promised change, saying once Amanda moved to Atlanta, he'd have more time for Susan, and then it would be us. They both quit their second job, but continued seeing each other, but things took a turn. David's calls became short, his texts delayed, excuses rolled in, stutters, lies, phone problems. Susan noticed another name, Kimberly, a woman David seemed to be staying with for free. The goddess in his life was now becoming a stranger to him. One sunny Friday, David and Susan made plans to spend the evening together. She dressed, cooked, and waited. He texted her throughout the morning, but after 1 p.m, silence. His shift ended at 4:30 p.m. No call, no message. Susan reached out. Nothing. That night, he stood her up, ghosted her. Why? To please Kimberly. But Kimberly didn't want him. She rejected him, permanently. The next day, Susan heard nothing from David. No apology, no explanation. Yet he had time to scroll TikTok. Kimberly blocked him, his ego shattered. And Susan? She pulled back, no calls, no texts. He felt her absence. Alone in silence, David's mind raced. Amanda gave him routine. Kimberly gave him rejection. But Susan, she gave him love. Real, selfless, radiant love. The kind he'd never experienced before. His heart ached, his pride crumbled. And now, he wonders, should I go back? Should I apologize? Will she forgive me? Now, David sits in silence, staring at Susan's last message from days ago. He types, then deletes. He thinks, then hesitates. The woman he took for granted is gone. The woman who stood by him when no one else would. She loved him deeply. But was his betrayal too deep to heal? Should Susan forgive him? Or should she walk away forever?